the sound, or else we get feedback.
Good morning, Philadelphia.
Ah.
Actually, there's the World Cup people here, so who knows who may be discovering us. We get feedback.
Good morning, Philadelphia. So, how have you guys been? It's been a while.
It's been
busy.
3 weeks of not doing this, but yeah, it's been super, super busy. Yeah, well, nothing to complain. I don't know. How about you? How's your sabbatical from this been going?
Ending the school year, starting the summer,
Right? And
having to have my sewer system rooted,
no, why?
water because my neighbor has a tree growing out of their wall
Oh,
Oh,
on the second. It starts on the second floor,
oh
but
no.
it's all the roots go all the way down into his foundation.
Hmm.
okay.
Like multiple people have called like 311 to get him help because he's an older dude and like they're not fucking helping.
Tree care is ridiculously expensive.
Well, it is, but like this is a structural issue with his home
Sure.
now.
Oh,
You know,
absolutely.
not
Yeah.
not only that, but like it endangers my home
Sure, sure.
because that wall is going to collapse
How
any
is the
fucking
tree
time.
growing there? What happened?
I have no fucking clue. I have
I
never seen anything like it.
Oh,
Jesus.
But the roots of it grew into the septic system, the
sure.
sewer system,
Yep.
which our sewer systems, I guess, connect at some point,
Yep.
Yeah.
and because of that, like this, my side yard, like will occasionally flood with like sewer shit.
Oh no.
Like, so we're constantly
Terrible.
having to like throw in like bleach and like
Oh, that's
other stuff.
terrible.
We called Roto-Rooter a few weeks ago to try to get, see if we can get plunged out
Okay.
because we didn't know it was, the tree roots, and they couldn't do that. Like, but they did look at it and they said that they're gonna have to. I forget, hydroblast it. I think is what it's called.
Hmm.
That's like the next step in the process, and basically it's like shoving like a giant fucking
Like a water
fire
hose, basically.
hose, fire hose down there and like
Hmm.
blasting the shit out of it.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work, which it should, but the other issue is if like the walls on the pipe have like collapsed or whatever, the next step is they'll have to dig it out.
Oh
Hmm.
no.
Jeez.
But
Oh no.
irregardless, like it, no matter what they do, it's still going to be like an issue in the future until they fucking get that tree out of there
Sure.
and like get his wall repaired.
Does his homeowner's insurance cover it, perhaps?
I have no idea. My understanding is that he inherited the house.
So he may not have a lot of homeowner's insurance on it.
Hmm.
Right? When you have a mortgage, they make you have it because it's
Yeah.
technically theirs.
Yeah.
But then as
Yep.
you get it, yeah, that is a problem. But
Oof.
And like I said, 311 won't hasn't come out like to fucking do shit.
that's
Like,
terrible.
Hmm.
it's terrible for us, but it's also terrible for them too because I am positive there is black mold inside of those ex- opened up bricks. The
There's something.
the
Yeah.
yeah, like and it goes from the second floor through, like I said, down through the basement.
Hmm.
You know, that wall could collapse anytime, including on them if they happen to be in that part of their house.
It's like a
It
nightmare situation.
it is, and like You know, the guy's older, so he can't afford to do it himself.
Right.
Like, this is exactly the sort of situation 311 is supposed to help people, homeowners with.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, 311 would route your call, right,
To a city.
to someone that could, a
So-
city department that could help you. Because I know 311 is the number you call when you're like, hey, there's a mattress at the, someone threw away a mattress at the end of our block.
Mhm.
And then they route it to whoever needs to go. So,
I actually never personally spoke with anybody. I did mine online.
yeah.
Because I also needed like a ticket just in case it does like collapse,
Sure.
Mhm.
so that my owner's insurance would repair the damage,
Something, yeah. Right.
because that could potentially cause structural damage to my
Are your
house.
homes connected?
Sort of, like partly, like along that further down that wall, like it connects at like a certain point and then it goes forward because it's a row home.
Right.
Mhm.
You know, but that's not the part that would like it is like it's the disconnected part that's, you know.
Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Oh, what a mess.
Wow. That is Jesus.
What a
On
mess.
top of that, John broke my bathroom lights.
Your bathroom lights, plural? What do you-
Lights.
How
He
is
did
he-
he did something to the switch. The little switch thing is broken
Yeah.
out, so like it doesn't turn on.
How did he
So-
break that?
I don't fucking know. How does he
Why
break
do you
all
know
of
he
the
did it?
things?
Well, how do you know
Because
he-
it worked fine when I went in there last, and nobody else was home other than me, the dog, and the cat, and him.
So what did he say?
And he admitted it.
What did he
sort
say
of.
he did? What did he say happened?
He said that it wasn't staying up, and he was trying to fix it,
Oh.
and he was doing this number.
Well, what did he think? Why was he trying to get to stand up? What do you think was going on? What does it mean to him, do you think? Was he just like seeing if he could make it brighter, if he made it higher?
No, because like
Right.
the way it works is like it pretty much is supposed to always be on, and you just turn off the little switches on the individual lights, because we want to kind of keep light in there at night.
Yeah, we
you
have
know.
one in our living room. We have tape over it so that we don't accidentally turn the lights off because it'll turn all of our computers off as well.
Yeah. And I guess he wanted to turn both of the lights off, and it wasn't designed to do that, so he broke it permanently.
Oh well.
Or until I can get an extra $300.
Well, breaking a light switch is scary too, because I mean he could get hurt. That's electricity. I don't know
Yeah.
what you're messing around with, but I'd be a little like,
Yeah.
yo, what are you doing? Don't mess with electricity.
I was in my office, so I didn't even know it until I went to go to the bathroom myself.
Right.
I'm like, why are the fucking lights off?
But at least
What
it
the
wasn't
fuck?
like bzz, 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 like you're in the house, like wonder what's going on there. Like that. That would have been more troublesome.
So electrician is what's needed at this point.
Yeah. It would always be that, because I'm not.
I wouldn't fuck with electricity either.
I don't.
Nope.
I watched my dad long enough to learn that I don't want to fuck with electricity ever.
Well, as long as it's off, I understand electricity.
I don't care. I don't care.
From what
I
I
don't care.
understand. Well, any electricians who happen to be tuning in, I don't want them to think that they're smarter than the average bear, because we can all do electricity stuff. if We wanted to.
It's
True,
not a,
they
it's a
say
not,
easy, and they say plumbing's easy too. It's just that it's so heavy and dirty.
it's not an issue of lack of knowledge.
Thank you.
It's a healthy respect.
Yes.
That's I can
Right.
appreciate
And
that.
plumbing, the problem with plumbing is the water. If it's not cut off, you got yourself a
Oh,
flooding
it's-
issue.
yeah,
so
yeah,
that's the
It's
thing
heavy
about
and
plumbing.
disgusting.
Yeah.
You're crawling in dirty, wet,
Yeah.
cobweb-ridden things. That's why
When I hire people to do things, it's out of a healthy dose of respect for their professionalism.
and the elements at play, such as
Yes.
electricity, etc.
Yes.
And speaking of, I hear that one lightning strike within 8 mile radius will turn off the event for at least 30 minutes.
The World Cup. Yeah.
No, not the any event.
Oh,
I was
event.
referring
Oh, okay.
to the stupid birthday
Well,
party.
that is.
Did you see the
that is
motorcycles? That was so funny.
No, what? See, I haven't been watching the
The
news.
motorcycles in front of the White House.
I haven't been watching the news.
Oh my
so.
God, I've tried not to, but when it comes across my feed, I just laugh my ass off. It was the most ridiculous thing you'd ever seen. It looks like idiocracy. It's just beautiful.
I remember seeing, like, vaguely remember seeing that there's some, like, sort of giant dome thing in, like the Rose Garden area, maybe?
Yeah, it's just the whole front lawn,
Thunderdome.
right in front. Like, it's right in front. It's so funny looking. And it's open, wide open, and they've got gnat problems because it's like almost like high 90s in DC and sweaty, and the bright lights are attracting all the moths and all the flying. Seriously, it's just a mess, and there's storms predicted, and like last night it just looked ridiculous, and there were these guys doing like Evil Knievel shit. Like I haven't seen that in like 40 years. I haven't seen motorcycle tricks. Like I was waiting for Steve's like, hey, when's Bigfoot gonna come out and go crushing on the
Oh, that was man. I remember those as a kid. Like that was so much fun.
Right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how it goes. That's all I remember.
Yeah, I knew it.
Sunday.
And I knew a guy used to go to him. He's like, "Oh, and you get this contact high from all the exhaust because you're in the spectrum."
That thing, terrible. And they're boring. They were just like, and then everything. Oh yeah, we set it up, and then a big monster truck comes out and like it crushes some other trucks, and everyone's like, "Yay!" And then they have to reset it all, and then you're like, "Okay." And people.
But wait, that's because you say that because you're a girl. Like little boys.
I guess.
Loved that shit.
I guess. I do. It was a big deal here. They sold tickets, so I won't. I cannot say that it went on for many years. The Sunday commercials were hilarious, and then Bigfoot. Yeah, the Biginator. He's more big than ever. You know, it's just hilarious. And then Godzilla. Wasn't there one about like a Godzilla truck?
There was. It blew. Yeah, it could stand.
Yeah,
flame
came
out of the front. Yeah, it was
so funny.
Genius.
So awesome.
Like, why don't we have those in front of the White House? Like, I don't know. I think he's sleeping. I don't know. I don't know.
He may very well may be, but you know what? He ain't sleeping through that shit.
And I hear that he took 80% of the funds that Obama, one of his last acts of office was to set aside that money for the sesquicentennial, whatever the fuck this thing's called. And Trump made a mirror agency and then has to date stolen 80% of the funds, and we're only at
Jesus.
80%. He just stole them. And like, okay, let's look at the swimming pool, the reflecting pool or whatever. So he had a quote. It went way over. Obviously everybody got a taste, right? Obviously it's just the guy just got
how it went over.
Obviously.
Yeah.
It's just like, and again, how many people are making how much money on this stupid arch? Like, it's just a way for him to make money. He charges.
Oh, absolutely it is. His whole presidency is about that because he was damn near broke, prior to it.
It's just ridiculous how he's stealing. Like, again, he literally just there was America 250. He made Freedom 250, took all the funds. Like, just like appropriated them for his shit. And there's nothing we can do. We're just like, oh, well. And like, again, he's going to build an arch with his buddies, and his buddies are going to cut him a deal. It's going to be crumbled down and probably fall apart within like 10 years. And he's just going to get this arch, and then they're going to charge the country like 700 times what it's worth, and then make away with the money. I mean, it's obviously that's what he's doing.
Meanwhile, groceries are up like 50%.
Every week they're higher.
Like, last year I was paying around like $400 every few weeks. I just went grocery shopping or ordered groceries the other day. It was almost $700.
It's insane. I watch a lot of old people who buy the same things because that's what old people do, right? Like I get my dad, my dad, so every week. and they were like Trump voters, and they are so angry because they're like every week it goes up for them. Every single week they see the prices going back up.
Mhm.
And they're like, they don't know what to do. And then they hear that Mike Johnson saying they're going to get rid of Social Security. I mean, these guys, the Leopards Eat My Face Club is really, really thousand here.
Mm.
Yeah, so you're watching your grocery bill go up. How are you
Oh,
managing? What are you doing? Or is there something you can, do you have like emergency tricks or anything? We're doing a lot of beans.
Yeah.
my emergency is that I make a lot of money as it is,
Hmm.
and I just have less to save and like everything else, and now I'm just barely managing.
Yeah.
I went from not making a lot of money to making a lot of money, and I'm still living the exact same life I was when I wasn't making a lot of money.
Yeah. So did you find another AI gig?
Oh, I actually got back with them. Like apparently it was like a mistake. They had fired like a lot of people, but they also in that firing there were a bunch of people that got caught up in it that weren't supposed to.
Hmm.
Um,
Nice.
and that next Monday, they sent me an email saying, "Hey, we fucked up. Big whoopsie. Log back in and get back to work, fucker."
That's nice. That
Mhm,
little side
mhm.
that's nice.
Yeah. Mm.
Do you have a
It was,
backup one in case they do it again?
oh, absolutely, I
I'd be
do.
like,
Mhm.
uh-oh, the
I've got like three backup ones.
fuck yeah, they're jerks. Oh, who's this?
And Mercor keeps calling me to come do projects for them, but I just don't have the time right
Mhm.
now.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's good to have backup. Yep. Or at least demand. To be in demand.
It is.
So yeah, that is always very favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Deanie's back on her stairs, working on her
Oh,
stairs.
yeah.
She's got 4 left.
Is she still did you have enough stone for that? Wasn't that what was being used as stone?
Yes, we matter of fact we went out yesterday. That's what I did yesterday
Oh, okay.
in 90 something degree weather. Went out to the creek and helped her collect stones. Largely because the only reason I really went, I was supposed to be security because there's like some home bums living out there apparently,
Uh,
and she was kind of nervous because she takes John along, and
mhm.
you know she's a little thing. Um, so that's what I was supposed to do. What I did do was like 90% of the work that she didn't do,
So it's a bit
which
of a
was supposed to
workout.
be John's job, and
Nice.
he played in the water.
Well,
So it's a bit of a workout carrying stones around, right?
It wasn't that bad. I mean, it was about like 80 pounds
Oh, okay. No, it wasn't.
on in my ruck, and
Mhm.
I only had to carry it halfway because John thought he was a Billy Badass, and he could carry it, and he did. He did. I'll give him that. He carried it, but he struggled the whole fucking way. Like
Wow.
it was hilarious watching him walk with it because he looked like he was a robot. Like it was so heavy, and he didn't want to admit how heavy it was the whole time. Like the rest of the way back from like I don't know, it was uh like I don't know, it was like Whitby in like 60th, 66 or something.
Right.
And like it was hilarious.
How much does he weigh? How much of that percent? How is a percentage of his body weight? What would you say?
He weighs probably around 100 to 110.
Wow.
So it was a good chunk of his
Carrying
body.
80 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. That's a lot. Yeah.
I was very impressed. I
Yeah.
just wanted him to admit that it was heavy and that he should have shut the fuck up and let me carry it.
But he didn't, so that's also impressive, right? That's persistent.
It is persistent. It is persistent.
Mm-hmm.
I would call it stubborn.
It's a good quality in the right measure, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, that'll give you a good workout, no doubt.
I mean, I was fine with it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but I've carried that kind of weight, you know, my whole life, and
Yeah.
it's a small fraction of what I weigh. So
Yep. So what else is going on? I guess yeah, we were down by the art museum. We saw the fans from Ecuador. They thought they
They're
crowded
very
they
excited.
crowded the Rocky Steps. That was pretty cool.
so the World Cup people are already piling in.
They are
I'm not a soccer fan, so
not us
We're
either.
generally not, but yeah, it was hundreds of them on the Rocky Steps. I think Lemon Hill is like is the epicenter of the whole thing. So they must have just sort of wandered down from Lemon Hill.
I heard there was a big kerfluffle with PPD and like the Gay Pride Parade.
Yeah, apparently they were really rousting people. I think they were actually some beatings. Like the cops
That's
were
insane.
going
That's
after
their
them.
parade.
I think one of the council people was looking into it. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, there was some issues.
I think that I had watched like the police chief, like I guess it was police chief, talk about it the other day, and they were saying that basically they didn't plan for them to go back to the neighborhood,
Hmm.
you know, because the main march was down the Parkway, but
Yeah.
like that is the most obviously like logical
Yeah, right.
like fucking oversight. Like how do you not know? Like who
It's
would
like
not know that they were going back to
it's
the
like
gay
not knowing
parade?
it's like not knowing the mummers are going down to Second Street in South.
Yeah, right. They're not going to
Where the
2
fuck do you think they're going to go?
They go.
Yeah, where the fuck are they gonna go?
They're not going to West Philly.
Well, they might, but
damn. Yeah, that's
like
amazing.
it was so stupid. Like
And what are the gay and come on, gay pride? How much shit is breaking out of gay pride? Is there really, besides the fact that maybe there's some protesters there? I don't know. What would be cause for a ruckus in a gay pride parade? It seems like they're just sort of out there, just
Fierce bombs.
fierce. Yeah.
Bombs of fierceness. Maybe. Fabulousness. Explosions of fabulousness.
Excessive fabulousness. Yeah.
Terrorizing people with their fabulousness. Making the rest of us feel pale and dingy in comparison. That's terrorism.
it was yeah, I heard about that, and like that's fucked up. It was ridiculous.
Mm.
Like it again, like who, like how do you not plan for them to go back to the neighborhood? Like where are they gonna go?
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. Come on. And why are you rousting them again? Like, are they setting things on fire? Because if they're not, then just let them fucking be.
So they are fire.
I think there were some people like dancing on cars and
Yeah.
fighting in the vicinity of like the neighborhood, like several blocks over. That was the problem.
Right. Drag queen fights.
Yeah. Philadelphia Police Commissioner defends Pride celebrations response to mid-question.
Of course they would.
Of course he would.
Of course they would.
Oh, we're fine.
I would have been taking bets on the fights. I'd have been like, you know,
Commissioner
that drag queen right there,
That
she's
drag
gonna
queen-
win.
Yeah, she's swinging her purse like a mace.
Yeah. Commissioner admits police made mistakes.
Oh yeah.
That is not
No shit, Sherlock.
That is not
not
who we
good.
are.
Gayer than we let on.
I leave it largely up to incompetence.
Yeah. Well, the other thing I'm noticing here in this report, anyway, is some officers wearing masks. Are we taking
That-
tips from ICE? Like, fuck that shit, man. You're off the fucking force if you wear a mask. Fuck you,
I agree.
right?
I
I mean,
agree.
you need to be identified, motherfucker. I'm sorry. You got to be held accountable. Like, what the fuck is this? These guys, is this a part-time gig when you're not on ice? What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. I guess I don't know if you saw that video too about the 3 cops that got shot.
No, well, wait, I might have heard something about it, maybe,
Yeah,
but
they
I
got it
don't.
on video, like a neighborhood video caught it.
Oh
Caught
yeah,
camera, yeah. And you see the actual suspect go hit the ground, like he'd gotten shot. It looked like he was running away, and all of a sudden he just falls to the ground and just rolls over. They said they killed him. But the thing that was amazing is they said that he's a retired firefighter.
the guy that they shot.
Yeah, the guy they shot. So I'm like, what the fuck, man? I thought, yeah. I mean, it was just odd to me. Like that was a strange thing that's his job was he was a firefighter. I thought, yeah, I don't know. Something was just odd about it. But
Yeah,
anyway,
it's in.
cops all said they were going to live. They said the cops were going to live, so it wasn't like critical injuries.
Oh, I heard Anthropic had
Yeah.
to pull Mythos and Fable off the market.
What's wrong with those?
Nothing is actually wrong with them, from what I understand. But the government issued like some sort of letter demanding that they remove all access from any foreign national that had access to it, which
Hmm.
included like programmers that worked for them, that worked for other companies that had access to Mythos, because that was a limited thing.
Hmm.
Um, and like all kinds of other people. So like they had to like remove it entirely because that's the only way they could fully guarantee compliance
Hmm.
with it.
I don't believe
And
a word any of these people say.
basically like the what they're saying is that there were like a handful of ways that you could jailbreak um one of them
Hmm.
and like get it to do things it's not supposed to do. Um and because of that it was a national security.
Well, didn't Claude weren't they the guys who turned down the military for using their
Yes,
model?
they're currently in a lawsuit with the
So go
United
figure.
States
Surprise,
government.
surprise. They shut down a model. Ooh, wonder what that's all about.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought too.
Yeah,
That this was retribution over
yeah.
over that their refusal to let the military use their models for.
Hmm. Yeah, and I think Claude, I mean, I don't really follow it on the regular, but they seem to be setting the sort of standard to me anyway. I mean,
They're definitely up there. It bounces back and forth, but like largely there's always a little bit of a bout back and forth, but generally they're the top model.
oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, by the way, your article is in our summer edition.
Oh, nice,
Yeah, so we can give you a copy.
Hmm.
cool. Since I'm not writing all the time anymore,
Another piece for your portfolio.
it remind me that I once did journalism instead of cracking jokes.
Okay, keep your foot in the keep your hand in the game.
Anyway,
I don't know.
oh, fucking Elon Musk is now a fucking trillionaire.
On paper.
Yeah, I didn't realize that SpaceX hasn't turned a profit, and apparently
Oh
now he
no.
hemorrhages money,
Oh
But
yeah.
somehow he's a trillionaire. Like,
right? And he had all those
that works.
and he had all those government contracts, which I think he's done with now. But yeah, that was a desperately needed cash infusion from the IPO.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing is uh, Anthropic was supposed to go up next,
Oh wow.
Hmm.
Okay.
and this is going to damage their ability to do that now.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah. All right. Have any Has Chat GPT been offered as a stock? Have any of the AIs been a stock yet?
No, no, not yet, not yet.
Interesting.
They
Is that,
they they're all. I think all of them, all of the major ones that aren't like open source, um, are on the verge of it.
Yeah, several
Um,
companies have gone public, including SpaceX. Other notable ones include Celebras Systems, Astrolabs, Rubrik, Tempest, and SoundHound.
those aren't major
right?
aren't major
Yeah, I just
Right.
wanted to
players though. They're on the smaller side.
whatever, NVIDIA, whatever, they're up there, right? Google's
Well,
Yeah,
they're like a chip maker, though, aren't they?
yeah. They're a chip maker.
Well, Google has theirs,
Yeah.
Microsoft obviously.
Yeah, it's funny though. The
Meta,
straight AI
Palantir.
program, as far as I know, they haven't made any profit either.
No,
Got
no.
government contracts, kind of like SpaceX, but nothing like just turning a profit.
It's not. It's not. It's one of those things. It's more of a push into the future, investment than necessarily something that's gonna, be profitable in the short term. But that's why it's considered a bubble. That could very well break, at any time.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I see they keep pushing back against data centers. We had a couple in this area. They won against them. I think that's actually drawing people together in quite a across political lines.
Honestly, like the data centers, they should be out at sea or, like fucking in space. One of the two.
Absolutely. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I mean, out on the sea, they at least have the cooling capabilities.
Yeah, well, because that's the main problem is that they require a lot of water and electricity to cool it. If it's at sea, that solves both of those problems
Right. Yeah,
because
yeah.
you can get all of the energy you fucking need with, like wave action tech,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah, I think I've seen a couple of European countries, at least one doing that, where they would actually set up wave. They would close off near a beach areas or in a cove where they could be able to get the water to come in and go out in such a way that would generate energy on a regular basis.
There's a few places that do that, and it makes perfect sense. Like
Yeah.
it is literal free fucking energy,
Yep.
you know.
Yeah, and predictable. I mean, you can
Yeah.
tell when the tides are coming in and going out. So yeah, interesting.
So that's that. Um. Yeah, it's a crazy world.
It's we're stealing oil out of the out of Iran. We're out of the Gulf.
It's
Yeah,
a
we're
secret.
turning the lights.
Yeah.
on.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He did lie about that, right?
Oh my God, insane.
No,
Absolutely.
you're not having a secret mission with fucking oil tankers. Those things are like the size of fucking cities and shit. They're fucking ginormous.
Oh my God. It's like the Iranians are like some night watchman who fell asleep at his post, and all these ships are just wandering by with no lights on. Come on.
Yeah,
Man.
the fucking the thing about like that this whole thing. Number one, like that you thought you were gonna fucking negotiate your way out of this is stupid.
Dumb as fuck.
It's so stupid.
But did he just want a distraction from Epstein and stuff,
That's the thing. He went into it for the wrong reason.
right?
Yes, right.
He's threw out a bunch of other reasons which were bullshit, most of them. Like, and he went into it for the wrong reason. It's another case of doing the right thing for the wrong reason. Yeah, Maduro needed to go. It was the right thing that he went. It was the wrong way, and you did it for the wrong reason. The IRGC needs to go. You maybe did it partly the right way, but you stopped halfway through, and didn't do the rest of the things that you needed to do, and you lied about it the entire way. And you did it for the wrong reason, which is, again, Epstein, the failing economy, all of those things.
Yeah. And
And you thought you were going to grab oil, much like you did with the Venezuelans.
Yeah, but the
Oh, of
grab
course.
either way,
Well,
like,
at the end of the day, it always comes back to oil.
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
and the grabbing is the problem, right? The problem is the rich people keep grabbing from each other and causing these wars, and the people don't want this. And the oil technically belongs to the people; it's our land. So, like, it's just the system is so fucked up. I hate the idea that someone has to go. They don't have to go. No one has to go, except the system has to go that allows this. When you just drag someone out and champs someone else in, I don't know how many years we have to keep doing this before we know it doesn't work. It's only temporary, right? As soon as the forces are taken out, all the horrible evil stuff. You have to make people happy. You have to give people, the normal people, a will to live, a reason to survive, a home that they can have and appreciate and enjoy and protect on their own. And until we can do that, we're going to keep doing this bullshit. And it's just, I want to pull my hair out right now. And then we have motorcycles over the hat. Well, like, why are we doing that? It doesn't make any sense. Why? Why are we building a giant arch? Who asked for an arch? Nobody asked for an arch.
Didn't he say it was going to be like permanent and like be some sort of Eiffel Tower or something?
Anything about that? I don't think
Yeah,
he knows. He's just like, well, they left theirs up, so
Yeah.
maybe we'll leave ours. Oh, now that we can talk about that instead of Epstein. So that's just trolling.
Yeah.
But
The Eiffel Tower is like a fucking, was an engineering marvel. That's
was
why
for-
it remained up.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, it was
yeah.
beautiful and
Yeah.
people liked it and it could stay.
But
So
can you
that's
ride
why
a
it's up there.
motorcycle?
But and
Can you ride a motorcycle?
you cannot leap off
Can you
it.
do loop-de-loops off of it? No.
You can't.
Well, then take it down.
You can't leap off it in a Victorian squirrel suit.
Right.
We all know that one. Do not leap off it in a Victorian squirrel suit.
Yeah.
They won't work.
Well, the interesting thing I thought about the whole oil thing is like a lot of countries have nationalized their oil, which apparently gets us pissed off when
Oh, yeah, we hate
certain
that.
countries do it. But it's like
The brown ones.
the fact that we are oil in that we can produce is so much oil. We're number one oil producer in the world. And yet, because of our system, and it's none of it is nationalized, we're going to end up selling it overseas as the price goes up.
Yep.
That makes no fucking sense. I mean,
Yep.
it's like, what the hell are you talking about? Could we privatize some of it? Could we? I don't know. They pledged to fill up the strategic reserve, which, by the way, is going to be sort of getting to the bottom. Next month? I think.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Good times.
Interesting.
Good times.
Anyway, capital.
So,
Yeah.
Maybe the AI should take over.
right. We
Give it a
can't do
give it-
any worse than we're doing.
Give it a shot. Yeah.
Right. Well, what this is
Give it a chance. What's the worst that could happen?
We're already wage slaves. Why not just be slaves for the AI?
It belongs.
Let's have the robot overlord. At least they'd feed us. They probably realized they
Think-
needed to feed us.
Yeah.
Well, if they wanted, for some reason, they wanted us around if we did something. Maybe I don't know why they would want us. They probably would.
At least
Or they
until
could-
till the robots, figure out they can do everything we can do.
Yeah, but we still need people to fix and diagnose them. They have a hard time reaching back there. And I wonder, like, do you think that if they did take over, would they evolve, like ticks evolve and like would it be robot ticks and like all the weird variety of life that we have? Would we get a digital version of that somehow? That would be fascinating.
Oh, surely.
It would be interesting, right? That have like little parasitic things that would suck off their energy. Who knows? Who knows? I'd love to see it, but I wouldn't be there for it because dead.
Yeah.
Mm.
I wouldn't want to be there
Thanks.
if they're bionic ticks. No thanks. I don't want to be there for
Did you
that.
talk? Did you speak? Have we talked about their exoskeleton? Was that the last one, or was that just?
Oh, we haven't talked about it. No, that's pretty cool. Did you hear about the? Well, it's not a full-on exoskeleton,
It's pretty good.
but it is pretty fucking cool.
I think we did. Show you the exoskeleton.
I've seen like variations of exoskeletons.
Maybe, might have.
We've been talking about it for.
This is one that
It's
you
very
just can
exciting.
actually use for like walking, like if you have.
Oh,
problems.
yes, I have seen that. Yes,
So that's
that is pretty nifty.
That is pretty amazing. Yeah. Yeah, actually, we thought about it. My mom is like up in her upper 80s. So they had a really cool video of an older woman just walking up and down the stairs like she was
She's so
half her
happy.
age.
She was so happy.
It was really amazing. Yeah.
A lot of I've seen a lot of the stuff that they're doing with prosthetics, and it is so cool.
Amazing.
Agree.
So yeah.
Agree.
Yep. Yeah, I'm good with that because I've been telling Carolyn for years. I'm like, come on, there's got to be an exoskeleton. By the time we get to be in the old folks' home, there's got to be a way to keep moving around. So I have hope. Well,
I want a damn mech. Damn it.
I'm going to be able to like punch through a wall if I have to. Crush, kill, destroy. Look at how he's going loose. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, where's Steve? I don't know. Oh. His exoskeleton's gone. Steve's not here, and his he charged it.
It's like it's funny. It's like the e-bike thing to a degree. I see people on e-bikes, and I'm like, not for me now, but definitely when the day comes, I would want to.
Danny drives an e-bike.
Yeah. How's that thing? Well, didn't she have an accident on that though recently?
She did. She did, but it's fine. I fixed it, and she's back on it, and using it most every day, just about every day.
Is it a pain in the ass to do the tire shit, all that stuff?
Well, she wanted hard, like the hard rubber tires, like the airless ones, and that is a pain in the ass. I did not end up going with that. I bought her the tube and just fixed it normal.
Is the hard one, what's wrong with that? Is it just because it's heavy and just sort of unwieldy?
I can't get it to go on myself. I would have to take it to a shop
Okay.
to do it, to get them to do it.
Proprietary almost. Yeah, that sounds like
Yeah. It's just designed it in such a way that it's like, unless you have one of those machines, like you're not getting it back on there.
Yeah, it's a way to make sure you keep coming back in for servicing. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. But like the regular tubes that go in it, it's fairly easy to replace. Like once you know like how to take off all the brakes and all the wires and stuff that need to come out, that it's easy. And the front's neck like nothing.
Yeah, I was going to ask that because I know with just a regular bike, the back is always a pain in the ass because of all the gears. So anyway, we're supposed to be getting the paper this week, going out to Lancaster to our new publisher for a second edition with our new publisher. So
nice.
Yeah, a little bit quicker to get out there, as you might imagine. Less bullshit than going down 95 to Dover, Delaware.
That is bullshit.
Yeah. Is that where you guys had to go before when you were doing it monthly?
Yes, it was every month.
Never a good time to be on 95, as you would guess.
Oh, there's some easy way. We have maybe one or two that I can remember that I was like, I can't believe we're back in time. But otherwise, it's like a whole day. Like we would leave after traffic, and by the time we were heading back, because then we stopped places though, because we went and got cheap wine at Total Wine in Delaware where there's no tax, and then we would stop at Costco. So it was a whole day thing, but it was fun. It was all right. But like I'm very happy to not have that hugely large ride again because it took forever. And and the times it was like the holiday. July was the worst.
Yeah, short traffic.
Oh God, it was the worst. So yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, but that's yeah. So we'll see what happens with this whole birthday thing. I'm really hoping for lightning, tornado, all of it. I'm here for every bit.
Every possible horrible thing that could happen must happen.
Every bit of it. I'm.
And it must be televised.
I know, right? And yeah, they covered the Kennedy Center with. I was online watching the letters come off, or trying to, but then they brought a tarp out because they didn't want people to see. But then photographers got the picture of the D coming down. It's like, yeah. It's so stupid. And now they just have the tarp up, and they're keeping it up because they're like, pending legal action. So they're pretending like
Yeah.
they're just going to freeze it that way, and you
You,
can't.
you know what all of this is? All of this is. This is the equivalent of a presidential thirst trap.
To just keep us
Occupied with the ridiculous nature of
No, no,
people.
it's a look at me, look at me, look at
Oh,
me.
Oh, sure,
Everything,
sure. Well,
yeah.
he's trying to, but it's not coming. I really think he's genuinely embarrassed about the Kennedy Center, which is the tackiest thing you can do is slap your name on another man's memorial. But aside from that, but he's not giving people the satisfaction of seeing it with the name off. He's covering it until apparently they're gonna. I mean, I bet they'll take it to the Supreme Court if they can. But
Yeah.
the judge made him take it off, but he doesn't want to have the letters come off. So the way that they're making it, they're leaving a tarp to cover it, so you can't see that the letters are off until he gets to reverse it and put them back on. Is probably what the plan is. And
It's so pathetic.
it's pathetic, and it's a metaphor for Trump, and a lot of people are seeing it. Right? What did he do with the reflecting pool? Oh, I'll just paint it. I'll just cover it up.
Like
He
the
can do
wrong
it, cover
color.
it
Like
up.
they,
Right?
like it was supposed to be, so that you could see yourself in it. It's
Right, and then
the
they tell me it
reflecting
didn't
pool,
matter. Yeah, and then they
not
make it
the
out.
go take a swim pool.
It is not a swimming pool, but then it did have a problem in that apparently until Obama, until like 2008, it used to have like tap water, like water, so it was clearer, and
Yeah.
then they used Potomac water because it's like saved a lot of money on it was wasteful in a time of environmental stuff. So they used the and in that case, what that happened then is that it allowed like the blooms that a river has that like, some years you get more algae, some years you get duckweed, it just happens. We see that here with the Schuylkill all the time, right? So some years you would get more algae than others in the hot months, and so that's what Trump is reacting to. So he saw that as a great opportunity to have a grift. And when Obama looked at the pumps and he said, well, we'll need to do filtration, it's like $10 million, we can't do it. Trump's like, hell yeah, we're going to paint the bottom. And that, of course, is never going to work at every swimming pool.
No.
It's like, no, it's not going to work. It's going to just, and that's exactly, and if anything, it's even worse now because he damages the pumps in the process. And before it was imbalanced to some degree, right? Now there's
Yeah.
he just started it all over, which means if anybody's ever had a fish tank, right, you have the first bloom. You have
Yeah.
to help that and have it equalize. So that idiot is going to look really hideous. And I asked every AI I could find, what are the options? Like, why do we just throw an fungicide outside in there? Because they
Yeah.
but apparently they're so high in heavy metals, like they're approved for aquarium because you're just using a couple gallons. Even a big aquarium is still nothing compared to the gallonage of these things. And then it's attached to the Potomac, and it would cause a huge die-off of like all your algae. It's enough that kill it in the thing would be a lot to produce an environmental disaster later downstream. So, and I'm like, well, if he doesn't care, he can change the things. But they're like, it would probably.
You can't like put in like filters.
That's what I
for-
said, but no, it's hard. The algae is like beyond like a little tiny thing, so it gets through filters, and it comes in the air, like it carries on everything. Like fog is full of algae in a way, like it's just waiting to. So
But I don't think anybody really thinks about that.
I know. Well, swimming pool guys did, and they told him. So, like, he had the experts telling him, like, dude, you're just gonna make a bigger problem. You can't. Anyone who has ever had a tank or an aquarium knows there are no cheap fixes. It's always a pain in the ass. You're always fighting equilibrium. It's not easy. And if they they needed filtration, he should have listened to filtration, but we didn't do that. So here we go. And again, mark my words, if they build that arch, it's gonna fall. It's gonna be falling apart. It's gonna be made of like marshmallow and sugar or something.
Oh, of course it is, because he fucks everything up.
Everything. I'm just gonna go the cheapest things. Maybe drywall, stucco, or whatever. Just he's slapping that shit together. It's gonna be all messy.
Jesus.
Oh, show me your fire. Thank you. So that's what we're up again. Sorry, go ahead.
We are going to spend so many decades
I'm doing this.
undoing this. It's ridiculous.
That's
And
very
it's
optimistic that we'll be
it's
around to do that. Sorry, go ahead.
oh I will, because I'll live forever, because I'm an asshole.
Oh no! Don't jinx yourself, Corey. Spit that out. Don't say that.
I'm an asshole, so
Don't,
I'll live
I'm
forever.
fine. Your assholery will be eternal. I do not doubt that, but do not jinx yourself, sir.
There's a reason I have this shirt.
Assholery lives forever.
Just-
Oy. So yeah, are there
I
any?
just, you know, I feel so bad for like John's generation and like, oh, and recent news, there's apparently a kid that's been missing from our son's school
No.
since the end of May, I think.
Oh no.
Like May,
That's
I
terrible.
want to say like 22nd.
What are they doing?
I don't know. I haven't even seen her thing on the police, you know, missing kid portal thing.
Well, they might know that she's taken by a relative. Sometimes that happens.
Maybe, but apparently she was walking to school the last time that she was seen.
Oh, that's terrible. That's
It
terrible.
is terrible. I am so afraid for John. You know,
Well, he
for
knows
like,
not to go. He knows stranger danger.
well, I get it, but like, he's also a pussy.
Oh, stop.
Like, I could visualize somebody grabbing him and like, and he would just be he's not a fighter, so like he wouldn't fight. Like,
Yell?
maybe, but
Oh,
not
he'd
before they
yell.
get him in the trunk.
Oh, teach him to yell. He'd yell.
I did. I told him not to yell like help or you
Fire.
know,
Right?
yes, yell
Malignant.
fire.
Or thief. That works. White people love to come when there's a thief. They think they get a chance to beat up a brown person.
I live in a black neighborhood. Like there's
Oh, well, then never mind.
I think there are like three like white people in our whole neighborhood. Like
They would come on.
like the no like in like the like broader context. And all three of us aren't really white. We're Jewish. The other two are like light Spanish.
Well, I'm just speaking from as a Delco, from my Delco experience. But yeah, they tell you that yell fire or yell thief or yell something like that. Because if you yell
But
help, people are like, I don't think I want to get in trouble.
but I felt like so terrible for like the parents and like for the girl, you know, because she was basically John's age. I think she was like 12 or 13. You know, she was like in like sixth or seventh grade, like, and just walking to school, and like I send John to school like that. You know, so scary.
Yeah. Yeah. Who are we talking to? Dave Grace. Oh yeah, a friend of mine was talking about he's dating women now, or thinking about it, or entertaining the idea in his head, and he thought a good idea
Was he
was
gay?
no, but I'm just saying he's older. Like, anyway, here's the thing: he's getting on dating sites, and he's like, we were talking a little bit about someone we know from the pack walk, and she was meeting a guy in Ridley Creek State Park, and they were going to go on their second date there. And I was kind of like, I'm glad that she has her dog with her because her dog is not like a little dog. So I was like, I guess that's why she felt safe to go into the park with this guy. And he was like, what? Like, he didn't even get that. He's like, well, I thought a park is like the most innocuous thing. It's a public area. I'm like, yeah, but Ridley Creek State Park is like you're out and you go off on the trail. You're in
Yeah.
like what the hell? So it really took. I don't even know. Did we ever convince him?
I don't
Like
think
he
so.
seemed to think I was
Seemed
just
baffled
being,
by
I was
it,
being
yeah.
like a nervous Nelly or something. But I'm like,
I've been on trails that I haven't seen people for like I wouldn't see people for like an hour or two.
hey, if you had a daughter or you had a female friend, would you be like, yeah, second date, go in?
Hell no!
Thank you.
Hell no!
Right? Go public dates for a while, right? Like
Yeah,
just until you do not. I wouldn't get in the car with the guy for a while until I knew him.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Yeah, and you're just meeting online now. Like it's not like the before where
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
Well,
it's our second
even
date. But you know the guy because he's in your neighborhood and you've been looking at him forever and talking to him, and then
Right,
finally
right.
it's your
Cross
second
paths.
date.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
different. That's not
Yeah.
your second date. That's the
but
this is
but even like you know, back in like the day, back in like the 80s and 90s, you know, when everybody was that like meeting people like regular people, like that's how fucking Jeffrey Dahmer was able to get all of his victims. All of his victims were dates.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, they were like sex like dates though.
Well,
So
yes.
but
Markers.
Not,
like I guess my point is if when you were dating, even back in the day when we dated, you didn't meet online, so like I would see you in a club, and
yeah.
I would hang with you there maybe, and then maybe run into
You
you
knew
through
somebody, you knew
friends. We would
somebody.
have
Yeah.
and they'd be in the
Yeah.
pot. That's how you met. So even when I went on like a second date with you, there was like a safety there in that I would go tell Mark, our friend, what happened. You better be on good behavior. You better, like you're not just a rando nobody. There's somewhere to go. If Carolyn disappears, hey, you were last with her. Like there's some accountability.
Yep.
Whereas this girl, this her second date. The first date, she just had like a dinner with the guy. Like that's like public place. You sit down. What do I know about that guy? Next time I meet him, we're hanging out in a woods with by him myself. No. But my friend Dave was just like could not. He's like, I ask girls that all the time. I guess this is good information so that I know what to. I'm like, don't ask a girl to hang in the forest with you. Second date. I can tell you any girl that like what.
There's a reason they chose the bear over us.
Yes, you. There is
Yeah.
a reason we consistently choose the fucking bear. So yeah. So on that note, I suppose I'm taking the you can't.
They chose me over you. The bear.
You would make such a hot bear.
Just bring a bear with you. Just when you go on a date, bring a
Big
bear.
bear. Here's my bear. And it's just like a big gay guy. Girl, I'm here to help you. Got my bear.
Nice.
That's the best bear to find.
That is a great bear. Yeah.
The
You are as
best
safe as
you are.
possible. Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
So on that.
Speaking of bears, I noticed the other day, like John's fur is starting to come in.
Him. He gonna be big boy.
Yes, his legs are so furry, but they're all that weird blonde fur. The you know, it hasn't matured yet.
Yeah.
It's
Prefer.
Right.
It's like the little goslings that have the fluff on.
yeah.
And then that'll come off and it'll be normal. It'll be guy fuzz. Very cute. And you'll be able to tell him to shave soon. And you'll be able to make fun of his little milk mustache that the guys grow. And then they get possessive over it because they're just like, oh my God, it's on my face. And they think it's going to like do something, but you're like, no, sir, just get rid of that.
No. Yep. Let's get rid of it.
It'll grow back. Trust me. Just let it go. Don't get attached.
On the other good side with John is I was told the other day that I have the most respectful little boy,
Aww.
little 11-year-old boy.
It's so
Like
cute.
his attendant at the autism center and like several of the teachers, his teachers, have always said that he is so very respectful. Like they call me all the time, like to update me on him, like 'cause they're all my snitches.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you.
And she told me that another little boy, I guess, well, I won't say his name because, but
Chad.
but I guess he was being mouthy, and John told him, "You're lucky my dad isn't here because if I did that, he would knock the crap out of me."
Oh dear.
He did like this motion, like to let
Like
let him know what he was talking about. He's like, my dad would never tolerate me talking to somebody like that.
My dad's got boundaries and shit.
He's the nicest asshole you ever
The
meet.
nicest asshole you will ever meet. Ever with his assholery.
I shot a cat today with a Nerf gun. Well, technically it was this morning, because my cat went outside to check his his little territory,
He's around.
Yeah.
and I guess there was There was one that slipped in through the fence and was drinking his outside water, and they got into a fight, so I had to shoot him with a Nerf gun.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, why do I have this? Shouldn't this be in the washer? Oh no, I just mean the mug.
No, I lost it.
Why did you not wash your mug? Why'd you give me this?
I
Why didn't I
started
get a
up-
regular
I started
mug?
up
Well,
the dishwasher.
why didn't you just give me a new mug?
The other mugs on you.
Why wasn't
Because you have hands and feet.
Why is the dishwasher this way? Like, why'd you get a fresh mug and I got the
I
washed mug? I don't trust your washing mug. You know what I mean. You know how I feel about your washing mug.
On that note.
And scene.
And see.
All right,
It's
sir.
fine. It's good to be back.
Have a good one. Good
You
luck with
too,
the fair.
guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Oh,
man.
it's not my job. That's her job.
Well, we expect some progress.
Yeah.
I expect some progress too.
We'll
Report.
expect some. We'll expect
Report,
a report.
please, next week.
I've got a wall to get to this summer after she finishes her stairs.
If you can take your time, I guess is that what I'm hearing from you.
Well, I can't really start it until she finishes.
Well, that gives you every excuse in the world
There
to
you
have a relaxing summer. So that's
Well,
why-
on top of that, I've got like $2,000 to spend on sewer shit and
oh, that's fine.
electric shit
Good
Yeah.
times.
that was supposed to go to the wall. Which
Well,
means it'll be another year until I can build my fireplace too. My functional faux fireplace.
you set a fire pit outside and relax some of your.
No, it's gotta be like the nice functional faux thing for in the house. It's romantic.
Oh, okay. You're going for lodge. Stone
Sorry.
stairs, and a fire.
And now you're the most romantic asshole.
That,
Yeah.
I think.
I was always that. I was always that, and I happen to marry the one woman on earth that doesn't appreciate it.
I think there would be a but yeah.